Hello, good morning, welcome back to the Fish Locker out on the boat. Out on the boat with my best boy.
Yeah.
You can't really tell because there's a bit of cloud on today, but the sun has been up for about 20 minutes, half an hour. James and I are out today to go and do some mixed fishing. We're going to do some fishing on a reef, maybe some fishing on a bank, possibly put the anchor down on some rock, and then we also have the wetsuits. Hopefully today we're going to find or catch something delicious to eat. Are you ready for that?
Yeah.
Let's go. Right, ready you go, Captain. We do have the slightest bit of easterly slop left over from the bad weather. Now, I don't know if anyone remembers, but a while back, James and I did a fishing competition, didn't we?
Yeah.
James has been itching for another one, so I've said today we can use it as a bit of a practice. James is going to beat me at fishing. Is that right?
Not necessarily.
Oh, no, not so much confidence now that we're out here. Yeah. James and I are going to fish against each other, fish for fish. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
We'll see who will win. We're currently just trying to find bait. What was that? I am going to put some feathers on and try and catch us some bait. We need some pilchards, mackerel, scarred, sand eels, something like that to put the anchor down with later on. And James is going to fish with a jig or a soft plastic for pollock, bass, wrasse, mackerel, anything like that. Yeah, we will just see how we go. I've just killed the engine to see which way we're going to drift over this reef. We're currently drifting at 1.6 knots. The tide is just approaching high tide, so it's going to start slowing down, hopefully. And yeah, let's get fishing.
Yep.
Oh. Well, I'm off the board. We are screaming through here at like 1.9 to 2.1 knots. And also, I keep bumping little fish off on the bottom. I think they're a little tiny scat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch over and I'm going to use a jig like James. We're going to go around, try one more time. And if the drift's just unmanageable, we're going to go try and find somewhere else. Like I say, it's just about finding the right conditions today for the right method. The jigs that we're using are these Sidewinder Speed Mimic jigs in 40 gram. They've got a little assist hook on the top and they've got a little treble on the bottom. It's alright. The reason why I like having... Yep, flick them off this side and then when we're running that way, move them around the other side of the boat. You just flick out further than me and I'll end up going underneath you. There you go, see? And then all I'm going to do is I'll just go around you like that. There is a lot of bait fish on the sounder, but it's really small. I'm not sure if it's like, we've got a lot of little tiny sand eels that are like the size of a cigarette, and a lot of pilchards, small ones, maybe like the size of your finger. So getting them on the hook, a little hook, isn't easy. Quite often you end up just pulling through. The plan was ideally, because we have relatively large tides, it was to get some bait as we're building up to slack water. I would put the anchor down just after slack and then we'd fish the first of the ebb on a mark, because the tide's just going to be too strong through the middle of it. The tide doesn't flow the same speed or the same strength all the way through the tide. It starts off slow and then it goes real fast and it goes real slow again. So yeah, fishing through the middle of the tide at anchor is going to be very difficult. So I planned on trying to fish the start of the tide at anchor. The reason why there's a rough turbulent part like this part here that we're looking at, the reason why there's a really rough turbulent part where we are is because if you can imagine the start of the reef, before the reef there's 50 metres of water and then right now we're in 15. That 50 metres of water has got to fit through that 15 metre gap. So it runs faster and more turbulent as it runs over the reef. So it'll be calm and then rough and then calm again. go and find a different part of the reef where it's not running so fast. Oh, I've lost it. Oh, come now. Nicely done. Oh, I don't know. We'll have to put this one up to the audience. Do you reckon a starfish counts?
Yes.
Yes, I suppose you're right. It has got fish in its name.
Bonus.
James Locker, starfish. What I'm going to do is I will take you near to where it's really turbulent and I will show you with the camera the difference. And yeah, as James says, we'll try and find somewhere a little bit less like this, just because it's too difficult for James to stand up properly. Right, so as we're steaming, the tide is coming this way. The area in front of me here is just as the reef starts to come up. So you can see here, look, it's flat here, and then the rocks start there. So there is a rock here, and you can see where the water comes up over the rock and starts tumbling down off the back of it. Right, you can see all the boils on the surface as well. So flat, up, tumbles. You also might get a chance to see like how fast we're drifting here by, depending where we go with this crab pot. Yeah, we should miss it. See all the tumbles as it runs down off the back of it, and also kind of as we're rolling down on the back of here, there's a crab pot coming past. So yeah, it's quite hard to gauge how fast you're moving until you have something which is like a fixed point, and you can see the bow waves running off that there, how fast we're going. And as the water's come right up over the top of this reef, now it starts to kind of like roll down the back. Very attractive male cooker wrasse. Lovely looking fish. We've got to find some bait somewhere. I'll go down China Banks in a bit and catch a load of sand eels instead. Mackerel and scad would be better. Mackerel and scad would be better though, because that's what we're going to catch all pullos and our conger eels on. Yes! James and I are drawing on species. Ba-bam!
That's so cute.
Yep, so I've had mackerel, cooker wrasse, starfish.
I've only had starfish. So far I've had the biggest starfish.
There you go. Yeah, you have had the biggest starfish.
And seaweed at bottom.
Go and try and find some bait. We have been fishing for around about 3.5 hours and I have caught a total of 2 mackerel. 2 mackerel. Now that's changed things because we can't do the other bits of anchoring that we wanted to do until we have bait. So what I might do, we're going to go and try one more spot. If we can't find any more mackerel, scad or pilchards there, is we're going to flip our day around. Instead of fishing a load of marks and then diving on the second slack, we're going to dive on the first slack and then go fishing for the rest of the day. Yeah. I did say at the beginning that we're just going to have to adapt. Yeah, this is what it looks like. We're going to try one more spot to find some mackerel. If it don't work, we're going diving and then we're going fishing.
Yeah.
Let's go try that. Our James has just spotted something in the water and we're going to go and pick it up. Get yourself a gaff or a boat hook. A boat hook, my mate. You do find all sorts of bits and pieces floating around. You will see in a lot of our videos when we pick up those inflatable balloons that people lose or let go and we find them out at sea because birds get tangled in them. Well, this is another issue. Right, reckon you're going to get it? Good man. Right, let's have a look at this. This is actually those long pieces underneath. This has come off a trawl net. Let's get it lifted onto it. This has come off a trawler. This is part of the cod end, and this here, those are like rubbing strips. Those are chafe pieces. All the long straggly pieces are the bits that are underneath it as it runs along the seabed, so this gets chafed away, the net doesn't get chafed away. Yeah, that is part of the cod end mesh, and this is the rubbing strips underneath. It looks like a...
Hey. It looks like a... It looks like someone that you...
Yeah. We will stick this down the back of here, we'll stick that down the back of there, and we'll take it ashore with us. Good deed for the day, son. Oh, yeah.
I got it.
Look.
I got it.
This is a pipefish that was wrapped up in that bit of net.
How's this my fish?
Yeah. Let's see we'd over the side.
Oh, it's wrapped up my thumb.
Yeah.
I think so.
You gonna drop it over? See you later. No mackerel, so we're going to put the anchor down, and me and James are going to go for a little bit of a snorkel around the coastline. Right then, James, let's get all your stuff laid out down the back. People have asked me in other videos, where do we buy all of our kit, our tackle, our bits and pieces? Now, unless I'm going to be buying it from local shops where I can go in person and buy it, I buy most of it online. When I buy stuff online, I use something called Cookup. Now, Cookup are the sponsors of today's video. They are an AI-powered shopping assistant that helps people save money online. So, buying something so simple as James's snorkel. Yeah, what they do is, as you get to the cart at the end, they'll work out if there's any promo codes or any discounts that you can apply. I'll show you real quick now. Cookup essentially offers three things: automatically finding and applying your discount codes, offering cashback rewards, and a price comparison service. So not only do they automatically apply any relevant discounts, it will check any other places where you can get a better deal. We've used them for all sorts of stuff, from buying bits and bobs to booking hotels on our road trips. Right, best boy. We have got a lot of kit, haven't we?
Yeah. We indeed have.
Right, let's get changed. Come on then, let's get stripped off.
What fun!
Let's see where our suntans have been. Big muscles.
Right.
I hate this part. 1, 2. Right, we're all suited and booted. Let's go.
Yeah.
The water clarity after all this bad weather is terrible. Surface clarity is about 6 foot, but after that it goes down to like 2 foot. And it became quickly apparent lots of seaweed has been stirred up, making finding scallops quite challenging. But I did manage a few. This starts to explain why we'd really struggle to find the bait. Bad water clarity and lots of seaweed on the seabed does not make for good fishing conditions. And a spider crab. I've just asked James, I was like, have I got any bogies on my face? And he's going, nah.
No, I said yeah.
Come here, come here, come here. Yeah. Nice. Wow. Right, now I am bogey free. James and I are just sorting through what we found. Right, just before the end, I did manage to find quite a large female spider crab. Now, we aren't much keen on taking the females just because they haven't got as much meat in as the males. I brought it up just for you to have a look at. Good on it. Good size, good weight in it. But yeah, she's going back. And having a look through the scallywags that we've found. Whew. Now, looking down at the seabed, what the seabed was like, I am absolutely not surprised. I'll give you a better look later. I am absolutely not surprised that we've struggled to catch any bait, because the clarity is zero and the seabed is full of seaweed. All this bad weather that we've had just stirred up all the seaweed and it's just jammed it right tight and short. So that'll be why we aren't finding any bait fish. I'm going to sort through these scallops because there are some absolute beauties, like that one. That little pink one there is a stunner, but I reckon it is, well, it's bigger than legal. It's over 10 centimetres. I can tell because across those 4 fingers of mine is 10.5 centimetres, so that one's going to be more like 11. Some of these big ones are well over, they'll be like 14. Yeah, how many did we get in total? How many did we get, James?
2,
5, 14?
14.
14, right.
I did them right.
These 2 small ones, I think we'll chuck them 2 back.
And we'll chuck them back.
Yeah, and then we'll be left with an even dozen.
Yeah. 6 each.
Go on then, I'm back. Yeah. So yeah, we've got some nice scallops out of it. We are going to get changed now, we're going to get dry. We're going to change, we're going to get dry, we might run over and see if we can't pull the pots. And then try and catch a fish. If not, we might just go ashore and cook some scallops. One of them days today. James and I have searched for a further hour and we have caught 0 more bait. So that leaves us with 2 small mackerel. Yeah, all of the bait fish is just absolutely tiny. It's like little tiny sand eels. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the anchor down inside the estuary and we are going to have probably a total of 4, 5, maybe even 6 baits if I can squeeze it out. Hopefully to catch a dogfish, a bullous or a thornback ray.
Anything that'll take it.
Anything. We're trying to catch anything right now, just so I'm not ending the day on 2 mackerel. Yeah, and then we'll go cook up. I apologise for the little bit of background noise, but in the Navy is doing some, I guess some training, some practicing over there. All the traces I'm going to be using, it's just 2 or 3 feet of 30-pound mono. Those are 3 O's and 4 O's with a swill on the end, and it's going to be a little bit of mackerel because we only have a little bit of mackerel. And the rigs, as James is showing you, are going to be locked in leads. Out of each little tiny mackerel we have 1 bait, 2 bait, 3 bait, 4 baits. So hopefully between the pair of them we will be able to make 8 baits. So we might be able to catch 8 fish.
Or if they stay intact we can catch more.
Yeah, I like your optimism. The baiting up of this is dead simple. You have the little mackerel slither, you have your hook, go through the tip of it. Now I like the end of the fillet just because it's got the most sinews in it. Loop it round and go through it a couple of times. So if a whiting comes and gets hold of it and pulls on it, it doesn't come off. You've got, like I say, 3 or 4 feet. Well, no, this one is more like 4 feet. Other ones are 2 to 3. And then a locked in lead. All we're going to do is we are going to position them around the boat like that. One out there, one down there, one out there. The boat is swinging around a little bit, but we do have the best part of wind and tide together going in that direction. Chuck the other baits out. Like I said, we're fishing for like bullous, dogfish and thornback baits. They are present in this area and they're like mackerel, so we're making the best out of it. So we've made streamlined. But I like where your mind's at. Right, lift up into it, strike the hook into it. Go, lad. We were busy baiting up the other rod. James, if it's running, you can't reel it in, can you? Right. We were busy baiting up the last rod. Just looked over and rod's like whack. Yeah, that was brilliant. I turned the camera off because we were busy baiting up. I was just about to cast over. And rod tip was literally like almost in the water. Just had time to turn the camera on, pick up and give it to James, and he's doing a really good job. It looks like a ray. You better look at this. Oh, right. Where are you going to guide it then? What are you going to do with it? That's it, perfectly. Guide it round. That's it, yeah. Underneath your arm. Right, lift it up, wind down to it. Right, I'm going to walk backwards. Oh, it's not finished yet, is he? It's a lovely male thornback ray. Does it look like on the other side? Oh. You got some line off?
It's my first fish today.
You ready for that, James? Well, it's not that I was doubting myself or anything, but yeah, we got a fish on the boat.
Yep.
And the best thing about it is that bait. I think that this bait we might be able to reuse it.
We might be able to reuse it.
Yeah. Tell you what, he is an angry one. Right, the reason why we bait up multiple rigs is so that you can unclip one, clip another one straight back on and cast it out. Now we'll sort out this ray. Now we've encountered them before. We've encountered rays before when they get this black nose. I'm not sure if it's part of when they're coming into breeding, because I thought originally it was because they were rooting around in the ground, and it's not, because they only have it in certain times of the year. Now this hook will pop out quite nice, be able to reuse this, but that's a lovely male thornback. Called a thornback. You can see he's got thorns all over this tail that he's trying to mace me with. And you can tell it's a male because of these claspers here. Nice fish, James, well done. Oh, James, this rod. Oh no, that seaweed's got it, that's why. Right, pick it up gently. Right, I did see a big patch of seaweed come past the boat. You just come to this side of it. Big load of seaweeds come past the boat and I've picked up that line. But also at the same time there does seem to be a fish wrapped up in it too. Because the rod is going. So yeah, James has got got your work out for you there, haven't you? You've got a proper bend in that rod now. Good job. Ah, it looks like it might actually be a conger eel, James. It's either a bullous or a conger eel, I can't tell because it's all wrapped up in seaweed. But we'll have a look when it gets here. What you got? What you got? Bullous? Yeah, it is a bullous. Nicely done, son. Right. Carefully does it. Back to me. Back to me. Nice bonus, James. Right. Oh, and there is a fish on this rod as well. There you go. Carefully does it because there's a bit of sloppy waves around. Right, wind down a little bit and wait until you feel a real big bump. Then wind down and strike, alright? In the meantime, I'll deal with this bullhuss. What I was saying, got a bit of chaos. Yeah. Oh, you got it. Well, remember what I said, that you need to give it good, like that. Now you've got it. A female bullhuss. Oh, James, look at what have you caught here? Another bullhuss. Oh, is it scrapping? Well, you need to get control of it then. Oh yeah, another lovely bullhuss. Right, just hang on. Sorry, when waves come past like that, just brace your legs, stand back. There you go. Right, now what we're going to do with it? What do you think's the easiest way to deal with this?
I'm not sure. Probably
Do you reckon probably if you walk backwards and I get it?
Yeah.
Right, first thing you need to get hold of is the lead. Get hold of the lead, then lift the fish. Line off, James. There you go, another bullhuss.
I'll leave the bell open.
This second bullhuss, now they are a handful, they are hard to deal with. These are greater spotted cat sharks. You come through and have a look. Now you can tell the difference between these and dogfish because these have got large nasal flaps. They are just all aggression and muscle. You can see how lightly this one's hooked. It's just... Stop doing it. It is literally hooked just in the skin there at the corner. That's why setting that hook, like I was telling James, is so important. Because they have a habit of just gripping their teeth down like that. They grab hold of the bait in them great gnashers there and just hang on, and then they come all the way up to the boat and they open the mouth and the bait just comes straight out. So you need to properly set the hook. But yeah, another female.
Shall I flip the bell on?
Back it goes. Yep, flip the bell on over now. So yeah, that was 3 fish in 3 baits. So in 1 mackerel we've managed to catch 3 fish. Let's see if we can't carry this on. There we go. Right, now turn the knife round. Right, lay flat. That's it, perfect. All the way along.
Not the best.
Almost.
Almost.
Well, yeah. Practice makes perfect. Right, even though we're at anchor, and clearly at anchor, and he's under power, right, some people you just can't teach common sense. That is a wonderful... Oh yeah, watch out though, because those little teeth there will get you. Look, that nose has started to lose some of its black. Yeah, it's beautiful. Just turn around to the sun. That is a lovely ray, James. We need to get you a haircut. That's another thing we need to do. Yeah, that is a beautiful ray, James. Well done.
Shall I put them back?
Now, just get a quick photo, then we'll drop it back. The best way to put them back, James, if you can hold them, say that squidgy part where we're holding them, if you can hold them in the water like this, and just let them have a couple of mouthfuls of water, and then what they'll do is they'll either flap away from you or they'll just cartwheel straight down. You going? Yeah.
Yep, he's coming.
Good. Good job, little man.
Thank you.
Yeah. They're either really aggressive, as in they're off, or they're just so lazy that they're like, meh. James has just said, I'll let you have this one so you can catch up to me. Feels like a bullet. This one next to me, please, Jim.
It's a nice bulbous.
Thank you. Hey, look, see the hook hold? Just in the skin, right at the corner of the mouth. Angry one, another female. Hi guys.
No.
You don't want a love bite off this thing, do you? Yeah, those teeth are wicked. Often the easiest way to unhook these is just to hook the tail between your legs, get hold of the mouth, hold it open, and to pop the hook out. They don't mess about, and they are tough as nails. Oh, there's weed on me. It looks like I've weed on myself now. Honestly, the bullus has weed my pants for me. Yeah. Got a couple more baits left. Oh no. Not a spider crab, but it is a monstrous great starfish. These things are wicked. They're just gruesome predators that move across the ground, just munching any of the little mollusks and crustaceans that they can get rid of. That starfish did bring up some little tiny patches of the seabed, and it is merle. It is pink merle, which is a type of coral. Look. It's pink when it's alive, and when it's dead it goes white and like a very pale yellow. Right, well, we fished out all baits, crabs have moved in, it's time to go ashore. Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah.
Good job.
In a one.
We have brought Mrs. Fish Locker with us to enjoy the scallops.
I'll rock up when there's food.
It is looking like it is going to be an absolutely beautiful evening. Perfect for a cook-up. If you're struggling to carry that, love, just let me come back up and get it. I'm filming all this just in the off chance that one of us goes absolutely
Can I pass this to you now then?
A over T. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. Are you on driftwood hunt?
Yeah, I'm on driftwood hunt.
Hannah and James are going to build a fire. I am going to shuck off these scallops. And then we are going to build a fire in there, let it burn down to a bed of coals, and get them scallops cooked. Beautiful. There's the fire started. Let's get on with the scallops. I've shown this in loads of videos before, so I'm just going to knock through it quick time, because we have got light fading. I have finished shucking off the scallops. Some of these rows are incredibly vivid. Yeah. And also, at the same time as I was doing that, the fire has died down to a nice little bed of coals. So what I'm going to do there is we're just going to flatten that out and then put some of the scallops on. We're going to start divvying up the scallops.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a little bit of butter. James is putting in a little bit of crazy garlic, and I like a little tiny bit of hot sauce in mine. Like probably for the last 3 or 4 times that we've come and done a cook-up, I have always forgotten my gloves. I've started putting a pair in the van just in case. Okay. Just one second please, son. I'm just gonna try and make this flat.
As you can.
Right. The beauty of cooking them like this is they come in their own little dish, and the little bit of fluid that's still in there with the butter, you will hear them soon start to sizzle. But this is where these come in, being that these shells afterwards are so hot. I've seen people do it like when we've been for a party, they've had a couple of drinks and they haven't thought about it and got to pick these up, and their fingers have literally stuck to the shells because they've been that hot.
Okay.
Beauty about these is they let you know when they're ready to be turned over because they detach themselves like that. You can see how hot these shells are now, look. Right, be careful because these are hotter than the surface of the sun.
That's hot.
I just stick the tip of my...
Did anybody hear me just say be really careful because they're super hot? They are absolutely piping. And I don't know whether you can see, but they do end up getting like a little bit of like caramelized crisp around the edges of them. They're perfect. Cooked like this, that's my favourite way of doing them. I don't know about you guys, but
A crust.
brush. Scuffed. Scallop crust.
and then dipping up the butter and the juice and the chilli sauce, and that is just phenomenal. This is a stark reminder that the seasons are changing. It wasn't long ago it was light until 9:30. Yeah. Nights are drawing in now.
So we're getting into autumn now.
Yeah.
Aye.
Shouldn't be time for conkers. Brambles are out.
Yeah.
So are the
Well,
advent calendars.
Kids had just broke up for summer holidays and they were already selling Christmas lights. You wouldn't believe it's these conditions now, considering what it was like when me and James were out on the boat first thing this morning.
Was it grim?
It was a bit sloppy, wasn't it? Like a mill pond in here now.
Tomorrow and Saturday should be really nice then.
Yeah, Saturday is going to be like glass. And now that dinner is finished, we need to do the dishes.
Can I do the dishes at home?
Yeah.
I'm going to lug them into the gas. See if we can get the smoke. Oh, that one's good.
The sun has just gone down. I hope you enjoyed joining us. I hope you found it interesting. All the very best. See you later.
See you later.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out the Fish Locker YouTube channel, where we have hundreds of videos from our adventures just like this one. We upload new videos every Sunday evening, so don't forget to click subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Let's go.